What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's We Off here, coming at you from my car in. Well, I guess I don't have to tell you guys where I'm at. But anyways, we're going to wait for a couple people to jump on board before we start. I want to talk today, you guys, about focusing on one thing and stop trying to do multiple businesses all at the same time. It gets your attention distracted and it tears your attention away from focusing on the main thing. Okay, so many of us have heard the many of us have heard the saying where people say, okay, well, hey, if you want to be a millionaire, if you want to make a bunch of money, that you have to have multiple streams of income, right? Right. Everybody has heard about that. You got to have multiple streams of income. So what happens is everybody and the mother, they go out there and they think, okay, well, I can go ahead and set up a business. How you doing, Miss Lillian? I can go out there and set up a business doing cryptocurrency. I can go ahead and set up a business flipping houses. I can go ahead and set up a business doing this and that. I'm setting up a business doing um, affiliate marketing. I'm setting up a business doing dog cleaning, house cleaning. I'm setting up a business creating an Amazon store. I'm going to do all that together at the same time. Okay. The thing is, you guys, that does not work. It never works. And that's a surefire recipe for disaster. Okay. What you want to do is you want to focus on one thing at a time. All right. There's a reason why when you go to college, they don't typically allow you to major in 10 different things at one time, do they? So you can't go to college and say, I'm going to major in biology. I'm going to major in history. I'm going to major in architecture. I'm going to major in pre-med, or I'm going to major in music. No, they're going to look at you like you're a fool. All right. They know that you can only focus on one thing. That's going to be your major. All right. And maybe you can delegate a little bit of your attention to a second thing. And that's what they call your minor. All right. The same holds true with business, you guys, especially if you have not had previous success. All right. What does success mean? Success means that you are not working a 9 to 5 job. All right. If you have a business and you're still working a 9 to 5 job, you're not successful yet. All right. You're on the pathway to success. All right. But true success, you guys, at least in my opinion, is the fact that you don't have to work for the man. All right. I'm going to say it again. True success, in my opinion, all right, this is just my opinion, is you don't have to work for the man. So until you don't have to work for the man, the woman, whoever else you want to call, whatever, boss, BOSS, all right? Uh, don't try and chase after a bunch of different businesses at the same time, okay? What's up, Mr. Daryl? Pick one thing, all right, and focus on it. The fact of the matter is, you guys and ladies that are watching this, people that watch me live, go ahead and hit up them thumbs up and them heart buttons. I see you. If you're watching this as a replay, let me know as well. But the fact of the matter, you guys, is people have been sold a false bill of goods. All right. They think, okay, well, hey, I need to do this and that. And what happens, you guys, is we just lose our dang minds when it comes to trying to start a bunch of businesses. All right. Basically, what we're doing is we're trying business one because, hey, that's our plan A. Business two, that's our plan B. Business three, that's our plan C. All right. And we think in our head that, hey, we're going to try a bunch of different businesses and see what sticks. All right. But the thing is, when you're starting a business and you're trying to be successful, you're trying to make money and you're trying to get focused and trying to get marketing down and your message down correctly, right? And you're trying to grow, all right? Your business is not like some noodles of spaghetti in a pot that you're boiling where you take out a noodle and you throw it at the wall to see if it sticks. And if it doesn't stick, you take out another noodle and you throw it at the wall to see if that sticks. And then if that doesn't stick, you keep the pot boiling for another 5 minutes. And then you take out a third noodle and you throw it at the wall to see if that sticks. And then, hey, finally it sticks. No, don't do that. All right. Because if you do your business that way, you guys, you will never, ever, ever have success. Trust me in that. All right. And one thing with people that are entrepreneurial minded, myself included, is that we do like to chase shiny objects. Okay. So if things pop up in the horizon, we get all like crazy. All right. We get thirsty when we see something new. All right. We see somebody made like 100,000 here or 500,000 there, or somebody like just crushed it in this market or whatever. Right. We're like, ooh, I'm going to throw my time, my attention, my resources, and my money in that camp. All right. The thing is, we cannot do that. Just be, people are going to have success or make millions in literally a million different niches. All right. Daryl England said, I needed to hear this. Yes, sir, my man. He's actually one of my students. If you wanted to, you could be a millionaire creating and making and manufacturing garbage cans. Okay? You could be the next garbage can creation manufacturing millionaire if that's what you truly wanted to do. The thing is, in order for you to do that, you had to focus on doing that. All right? That's the thing. Now, I say that just because that's a crazy idea. I'm looking back behind me in my rearview mirror and I see a trash can behind me. All right. But the thing is, you guys, there's multiple ways that you can make a million and have success, have a freedom of your time. And it all boils down to this. You have to find one thing, put your focus on it, put your time in it, put your resources in it, put your money into it, because some of y'all, you guys ain't broke in your pocket or your bank, but you're broke in your mindset. Okay. You want to go do things all the cheap way, and you don't want to invest money in yourself. You don't want to invest money in coaching. You don't want to invest money in marketing. You want to invest money in systems or software, or you don't want to invest money in office space. Well, that's fine. If you don't want to invest money in any of that stuff, then just work your job. If that's what you want to do with the rest of your life, then God bless you. This world needs workers too. Okay. But if you do want to be an entrepreneur, you got to focus money and you got to spend money on yourself. It's called an investment. INVESTMENT. Investments. Can you tell I want a spelling bee or two before in my life? So pick one thing, you guys. And it honestly really doesn't matter what that one thing is. Just to be honest with you, pretty much anything that you do can be a success if you focus your time and your money and your resources into it. All right. There's going to be some things which have what is called a lower barrier of entry for you to get into. Okay. Meaning that it's very low cost for you to actually get in there and have success. All right. And my biggest thing that I tell most entrepreneurs is to focus on businesses and services which cost you $1,000 or less, all right, to get into. Because at that point, you can get into there and you can pretty much shoestring budget your way to the top. And then you have your product, you have your service, you market it, you make sales, you get money, you take that money. Part of it you pay yourself. The other part of it you reinvest into yourself, into your marketing. And then you keep on escalating it until your bankroll gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This is one thing that I learned when I was 25 years old. And that was 16 years ago. Can you believe it's that long? And back then, my bankroll back then was like $300. And in less than a year, because of the businesses well, the success of the business that I had, it was in affiliate marketing back then. I had a bankroll where I was spending 2,000 or $2,500 a day in marketing. Okay, so I was literally spending uh, some months $30,000 to $40,000 a month in marketing. Okay, but it worked out because for every $1 I spent in marketing ad cost, I was bringing back $2. All right, so you can do the math there. You spend $20,000, you make 40. You spend $30,000 a month in marketing, you get $60,000 a month back in revenue. Okay, and the thing is, again, you guys, you don't want to have a broke mindset because, yeah, day. Because this is the thing, Daryl, and everybody else listening. I remember back in my mid 20s, I had a guy, and I was renting out a space downtown in downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I lived at back then. And I was spending maybe about $1,000 a month or $800 a month or something for the space, right? And so, anyways, this guy he comes down and he visits me in my office, and we're talking about something random. I don't know, whatever two dumb mid 20-year-old black men talk about. And anyways, he's like, "Well, how much are you spending on your space? Like, is somebody paying for that for you?" And I was like, "No, I'm paying for it." And he's like, "You're paying for it? Wow! Are you serious? Are you sure you want to have that expense?" And yeah, he didn't sound like that. He sounded a lot cooler than that. But you know, as a you make his voice sound goofy, all right, because he was saying some goofy things to me. And see, what most people don't understand, you guys, is you got to get outside of having that broke mindset. If you want to have money, you got to spend money. Don't be afraid to spend money, especially in marketing. Okay, marketing is like the biggest thing you should spend your money in, and it's not even you spending money; it's you investing money. Okay, you gotta invest money in whatever marketing campaign you choose. Pick one. It doesn't really matter. Again, it doesn't really matter. But choose one to begin with. Okay. Maybe you choose Facebook ads. Okay. Maybe you choose Instagram and you use Facebook ads to market on Instagram to reach your target market. Maybe you use Google ads. Maybe you use YouTube ads. All right. Maybe you do ads on TikTok or Snapchat. Maybe you do ads on Twitter or LinkedIn. Whatever the case is, maybe you do SEO, search engine optimization. You pay somebody to build you up links to a website. All right. Whatever the case is, you guys, you want to spend money on your marketing. That's the number one thing. Okay. And then number two is you want to get some type of coaching, depending on what it is or type of business that you want to get into. Now, one of the lowest barrier of entry businesses to get into, and how you doing, Mr. Eddie Adakandi? Hopefully I said your name right. And Mr. Mark Tonzillo said, "I've spent a lot on marketing that hasn't panned out. That's why I'm hesitant." And that actually leads to what I just said. Number two, invested in mentors and coaches who know what the hell they're doing and who know how to spend money. That's the thing. And Mark, I'm actually glad that you said that, you guys, because the thing is with marketing, if you have never done Facebook ads or Instagram, if you've never done uh, Google ads or YouTube ads or display ads, then if you don't do it correctly, you will lose your money. Okay. If you don't bid on things correctly, if you don't bid on the proper keywords, if you don't bid on the proper demographics, the proper targets, if you don't have your pixels set up correctly, if you don't have all that stuff set up correctly, you will lose money. Okay. Probably, not definite. All right. So I don't want to say it's definite. Okay. Okay. You could be a unicorn and just get out there and crush it. Okay. Now, how can I speak so like eloquently on that? Because I have been spending money on marketing on Google since 2006. Okay. So what is that? 15 years. Okay. 15 years. And I believe I spent about $2.5–3 million in 15 years on Google ads in that whole network across multiple verticals, multiple platforms, local businesses, global businesses, services, products, coaching. I've ran stuff that is direct response through Google. I've ran things which are sending them to automated webinar funnels and all that. So over the course of 15 years of spending about $2.5–3 million, you learn a thing or two about what to do and what not to do. Okay. So that's why when somebody comes to you and tells you, hey, I'll set you up and I'll train you, or I'll set it up, but I'm going to charge you $2,000–3,000 to do so. Some people are like, oh my God, I do that. Blah, 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 blah. They start talking in tongues. Okay. The thing is, hey, another scenario that you can take is you spend 15 years and learn it yourself through trial and error and see how that works. Okay. The thing is, you guys, you have to pay to play. And the thing is, I'll be honest with you. If you want to learn Google ads or YouTube ads or Instagram ads or any of those, honestly, the information is all there on Google. Okay, like I'm just going to be honest with you. The information is all there on Google. You can Google it, and everything that you need is there on the internet. Okay, like there's nothing that I could teach anybody about Google ads or Facebook ads that they theoretically couldn't learn by themselves. Okay, that's just me being 100% honest and brutally honest. I think that was a bad use of grammar. But anyways, but the thing is, you have to be able to link all that together. You have to be able to find the right things to search for. You have to be able to see and identify, okay, who is talking bullshit and who is giving me the truth. Okay, that's the biggest thing. Okay, because there's a lot of BS out there, and then there's a lot of gold nuggets out there. All right, and you have to figure out, okay, what works, what doesn't work, and then even if it does work, you have to understand the technical aspect of it. All right, because if you get one thing wrong, you all jacked up and you done lost thousands of dollars yourself. What's up, Miss Melissa Galvin Hudson? She said, ain't nobody trying to be broke. Find what you do best and go full throttle, baby. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me do something real quick. Let me see if this works. Go full throttle, baby. Okay, I don't think that worked. But anyways, that is right. So, you guys, invest in marketing, invest in coaching, okay? And I'm glad, Mark, that you brought that up. I'm going to say invest in coaching, number one, if you don't know anything about marketing, okay? And then invest in marketing, all right? Now, if you know about marketing and you know how to market, then invest in marketing, number one, and then number two, invest in coaching in whatever niche you're trying to get into. Like Melissa Hudson, she is a realtor, I believe, in Houston, I believe. All right. So if I was a real estate agent and I wanted to know, hey, how do I find sellers? How do I find buyers? How do I set up a realtor web page? How do I jump into the MLS, or how do I make offers, or how do I make offers on HUD homes, or how do I go after short sales? Okay. I'm going to pay, she said Austin, Texas. So I'm going to pay Melissa Hudson some money so that she can teach me how to do these things, because she's been doing real estate for, I don't know how many years, but as long as I've known her on Facebook. Okay. So, that being said, you guys, getting back to the original point of this, Facebook Live, you guys, focus on one thing. Okay. Don't try and do a bunch of things. Don't try and be a real estate agent and you sell Mary Kay and you sell insurance on the side and you do speaking engagements on the side, and then you write poetry for a living, and then on the side you work at Home Depot, and then on the other side you scrapbook for a living, and then on the other side you have an Amazon store, and then on the other side you have an eBay store, and then whatever else it is you do. Okay, you guys, just pick one thing. Okay, focus on it, have success. And when you focus on it, you guys, focus on it long term. All right, notice that Melissa said she's been doing that for 10 years. All right, and I imagine she's very successful now. I've been involved in online business since 2002. So almost 20 years. All right. And I've had success with business since 2006. Okay. There's certain things that you become an expert in if you focus in on it. Okay. And then once you find that success and you do become successful in that one thing, then and only then can you or should you give yourself an allowance to look at adding multiple streams of income. That's how that works. So, peace and God bless you guys and ladies.